another segment of 120 Seconds. As always, I'm Stockwell. Again, moving forward, I won't say this every time, but I'm only going to do recommended listens from now on. No longer any negative or bad feedback from me involving these projects. So this one is Western Promises by Wildcard. Wildcard played the second stage of the Gathering this year to just an absolute criminally low crowd, small crowd. I think it was like noon on Saturday, right? Like terrible time spot. Second stage was kind of fucked up this year, the way it was situated. It was not ideal for him, which is unfortunate because it was a really, really solid set, because Wildcard is a really, really solid MC. So he's got some ties to Crazy Bone. He's toured with Bone as a group. He's toured with Crazy Bone, Mad Child, Slain, and more. Originally from California, now lives in Washington. I brought up him touring with Slain, and I would say ultimately that's who I could compare him to the most, like to his sound. So both musically, like the way his beats sound. Yes, there's guitar being used, but it's not, it's in a way that I enjoy it. It's kind of bluesy. Again, kind of like what Slain does a lot of the time, specifically recently. It's, got these real sing-songy hooks. So A, musically it sounds like Slain. B, from a message it sounds like Slain, because Wildcard is also a former addict and spends a lot of time on addiction and talks and goes into detail about real life horrors as opposed to theatrics like horrorcore blood and guts. Still dark and edgy, with super solid lyrical hip hop, which I consider Slain to be an elite MC. I consider Wildcard to be an elite MC. It's wordy, but it's not boring. And I talk about how somebody might be a technically proficient rapper a lot, and that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to enjoy listening to it. Where Wildcard is technically proficient, but he's also super catchy. His punchlines are ridiculously clever, and his hooks are catchy. So I'm a huge fan of what this guy does. I could kind of do the track by track thing, or like recommended tracks. I'm just going to throw the whole album below. I try to do like recommended tracks, and I named like 3, and I looked, and that was 3 out of the first 5 songs, and I could have kept going. I recommend the majority of the album. It's just ridiculous for me to go track by track. I will say, if you're a Wicked Shit only person, if that's all you really want to fuck with, check out the track Nightmares. Again, kind of that real life horrorcore that I was talking about before. So highly recommend Western Promises from Wildcard. This album is actually from 2023. He's got a new project coming December 20th called Zodiac Project. It's currently up for pre-order. I'll probably throw that link below. A couple of the singles I've heard are just amazingly good. It's entirely produced by Sealance, the whole album. And again, comes out December 20th. Zodiac Project, that's what that new one's called. So Wildcard, Western Promises, really, really good. Highly recommend it. And again, the new one's coming. I also highly recommend you check that one when it drops. I already have my pre-order placed. So thanks as always for checking these out, everybody. Until next time.
They gonna love us for life.
Yeah, I don't go there.
Right.
I don't fuck with them anymore. I used to like them, but I don't fuck with them.